Hello everyone, this is Dee from Dee's Fine Art, and today I'm going to be doing another pour. This is an old pour that I didn't like, and then I tried to line it and I went way overboard. Ended up looking really terrible. So I'm going to just pour over it. It's cured. It's been a really long time since I've touched it, so it should be fine to pour over at this point. This time I think I'm going to go for a swipe, kind of like the way I do my larger paintings, where I just lay down the colors where I want them and move my paint around accordingly. That one is a color I mixed myself. It's a peach kind of color. This one here is a quinacridone magenta, which is a beautiful bright magenta. Next, I'm gonna go for some purple. I think I'm gonna go for the golden fluid acrylics next. This is the teal. Now the phthalo blue, of course my favorite. As you can see, all the bottles are like almost finished, so I've sort of saved a little bit in each, and I'm trying to get rid of it all today, and then I will remix some new colors. I tend to do that in bulk because I really dislike the mixing process. It's very tedious, and my arm usually ends up hurting. So I just do it at once to get rid of it. Alright, first I'm going to add some white. Okay, my plan was to put black on the rest, but I think that will darken this piece too much. It doesn't have enough light color, so I'm actually going to cover this in white instead. Actually, I'm not going to go that direction first yet. All right, so instead of tilting, I'm just going to try to move the paint around with this baking knife. It's like ice for icing or something. Not that I'm a big baker or anything. It just seemed like a very nice large knife. Because trying to use my little palette knives on a large canvas was very slow. Okay. That's a little too much pink for my taste. So I'm going to tilt a little bit and see what I can get. Okay, I'm still not loving it, so I'm going to try to do something a little radical, namely put some white down the middle and swipe. Oh, that looks like it's flowing off in that direction. So maybe this is too high up. Okay, I'm a little happier with it now. switch to the other side. Okay, that turned out super bright, and unfortunately I didn't have enough of the peach color. Let's see if I have any more. I do have a little bit more, which I will put down the middle here. But I think it looks pretty nice and different from what I normally make, so I'm happy with that. I tend to gravitate towards just blue or blue, purple, green. So adding in some of this peachy orange and pink sort of go against what I like to do. So it's nice to sort of change it up a bit. I'm hoping that these little dots will sort of give a cell kind of look. Oh, I should not do that. I've done that before and gotten paint on the floor, so I will stop there. All good. Now I will do something a little weird. I want to make sure this is level. So I'm going to align this to the bottom of the canvas, if I can do that. Okay, it is not very level. I think the paint is probably falling off in this direction because that's how canvas was biased to begin with, or rather the table. So I'm going to raise it a bit and see if that helps. I also need to put something here to stop the side from pouring onto the plastic. All right, I'll try again. here. Probably not a scientific way to test it, but it's the best I can do right now since I can't like place this right on top. Okay. Usually I also find out whether it's actually level or not using the time-lapse feature. So that's really a cool way to find out. Like you just sort of scroll through the video and see whether it's falling off on one direction or not. And if it's not, just leave it be. I think next time I'm going to try mixing my paints a little thicker. The issue with mixing them thicker is that you risk getting cracks in your painting, which is not fun to deal with unless you intend to have cracks, which I often like. I like the cracks, so it gives it a little bit of character sometimes. So anyway, this has fallen off. It also needs something to make it stay here. Maybe the spoon. Oh, the spoon is stuck. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.